This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian. And as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Topps Player Spotlight. Number 13 is in the glow. And everybody's been talking about the perfecto he tossed a few days ago. About set for baseball now on the show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. A Labor Day matchup in store for you here between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Ashi's up with it. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Troy Tulowitzki will stand in, hoping for a reversal of fortune here as he's seen that average drop precipitously these past 10 ball games. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, EK, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
And the silver lining of that is that they do have their ace going here tonight. He's what folks used to call the stopper, the guy you turn to when you needed to break a losing streak. So it's all on his shoulders here tonight.
And this is swung on and missed by Tulowitzki, and he's a strikeout victim to make for 2 away. Josh Donaldson gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Hit on the ground to short. Escobar takes it in. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning.
Plays at one now.
Edwin Encarnacion will stand in for the first time now. 24 home runs to his credit so far this year. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Romine gonna have to hurry. Morrison's there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Chris Colabello will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday.
Yeah, not really a great performance for him yesterday, but that's just part of this ball game. You have to know that those rough ones are going to come up and bite you every once in a while.
Here comes the 0-1.
One down.
There's the knuckle curve laid off. 1-1.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
No, that's a foul ball.
Got him.
Hey!
Dustin Ackley will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Your best stuff. Let's go.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Billy Belanger will get his first opportunity. Just 1 for 4 yesterday, although his one hit was a triple.
Well, he's had 7 RBIs in his last 10 games, so he is producing runs, and he had another good one yesterday.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two.
Boy, they're just hacking at everything. I mean, everything.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Settling in now, Darwin Barney. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
Escobar is there on to first, and there were 2 down. Josh Tolley will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
That thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
Watson giving chase, and that's the 3rd out. Kevin Pillar is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And another foul ball. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season.
Yeah, Matt, more of the same for him is he's currently leading the American League in that category. And pitching wins, they just aren't as celebrated these days as they once were. But I'll tell you, if you're leading the league, you're one of the best pitchers around. We'll see if he can hold on and add another win to his total in this one.
A little bouncer. Romine is up with it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Josh Donaldson digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Leading off the inning, Edwin Encarnacion, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Swing and a little tapper. Romine scoops it up, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Into the box now, Chris Colabello. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, hopefully he got that out of his system. They really needed to come through right here.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Castro is there for it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 31.
Striding into the box, Dustin Ackley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Morrison will take this over to first, and with Billy Belanger makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
The 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, it's just game 1 of this series, but you almost have to wonder if they forgot to pack their offense when they got on the plane. It's been nowhere to be found so far.
And he struck him out. 2nd time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Fastball called for strike 2. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And he struck him out as well, so the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Josh Tolley stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Kevin Pillar will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
And he falls behind 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. Troy Tulowitzki will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Watson ranging back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Josh Donaldson will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. The perfection. Edwin Encarnacion will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. Chris Colabello will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
And he'll just watch that knuckle curve. 1-1.
1 out. We got 1.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. You know, that's more than the rest of these guys can say.
Hit to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Dustin Ackley will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Billy Belanger, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Still no hits on the board for these guys, and we are seeing some great pitching in this one.
No 1 out now.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Put yourself in the shoes of that man right there. What's going through his mind right now?
Well, I would guess he's trying to approach his 9th inning the same way he has earlier, but come on, we know his heart's racing. You just got to focus on the glove and trust what your catcher's calling, because he's done a heck of a job also.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen.
Here we go right now, fellas.
Into the seats, 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
Hey, 1 away.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you've got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection.
Now batting
Josh Tolley will stand in here as the 27th and many hope final batter in this masterful performance. Throw in time. He's done it. A perfect game.
But that is absolutely dominant. I mean, what else could you say? 27 up, 27 down. And you know what? This is the first time I've ever witnessed a perfect game. So it's one of the hardest things for a pitcher in the world to do, probably the hardest. But we were fortunate enough to see it here, guys. A perfect game.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those...